The thing about symbolism is that you can see it sometimes, even when it wasn't intended, because almost anything can be construed as a symbol. It's actually hard. Imagine, just try it if you like to, write down a shape on a piece of paper, and for somebody to be able to say this is symbolic of absolutely nothing. There's no symbolism in it whatsoever. I think you probably couldn't do it. If anybody thinks that they can draw some kind of a shape or picture with no symbolism at all, intercontinental, not Hilton, intercontinental, that's the one. If anybody thinks they can do it, by all means, please send me the image. You can link it into a comment. You can send it as a JPG and add it to a comment on hooliganov.tv when this eventually goes up, or even in the meantime you can comment it on anything else that I've put up recently, saying, hey, you said in your Czech walk in the evening, one of your Czech walks in the evening, this must be Prague vlog number 120 something, I suppose, by now, as a guess. That's interesting, isn't it? One of the old bridges, but they've made imaginary pillars next to it from this advert for Staropramen beer. Pramen is the Czech word for a sauce, or a kvela, in Chinese chuan, or in Japanese idzumi, like a fountain or a source. Pramen. Źródło in Polish, istocznik in Russian. If you can know any more languages that I've forgotten to mention. Obviously source is French, don't want to go, so there's intercontinental. So really the idea here, what the idea is, you say, what's the idea, why are you jabbering on and walking around and jabbering on? Well, the idea is I'm walking in order to lose the old weight. Thank you for aggressing me with your driving onto the white stripes. The idea, obviously, is to, I should have learned my lesson through nearly getting mugged in Prague vlog 100, was it? But still, I can't resist the idea that I'm fairly, what's the word? Not immune, but invincible, and therefore I kind of can't resist going into dangerous situations like this where it's all dark, etc., and there's a river nearby and I could get mugged and chucked in the river. After all, it says, if God be for us, who can be against us? So yeah, that's the idea, to walk. Oh, jazz boat. I'm glad that's an A. So like I say, I keep getting interrupted by rude thoughts, but well, that's quite nice as well, isn't it? The old view of the castle there. My walks apparently make some people feel a bit sick because they can hear me, or they can see it all jiggling around, all of the scenery, and I don't keep it very, actually bearing in mind that I'm walking and I'm not paying much attention to the camera, it's probably reasonably thin. I keep my arms stretched out, well, near the body obviously, so that you can hear my voice. When I bring it back, so that it's got a bigger field of focus, of course you can't see so much detail on the things that are far away, but then it's got less of a jogging effect, and you can feel the But obviously I'm not going to be able to keep it still because I'm walking, yeah? I don't have a dolly walking next to me, and even if I did, look at the floor. Can you see that? It's all cobbles. So it wouldn't be possible. There you go, to pravé bohatství. Yeah? It's real riches. Huh? Or the real riches. Pilsner Urquell in German, although obviously it refers to somewhere in the Czech Republic. Pilsen is Plzeň, and Urquell means original Quelle, original istočník, izumi Čuan, źródło, source. The original one. So if you want to know where the fountainhead of beer is, where it all came from, in the, out of the ground, as it were, like a spring coming out of a mountainside, but instead of water just having beer in it, you have to go to Pilsner. You'll find it there.